saying that again, almost 1,000 years before Christ walked the earth, here he is prophesying that whoever it was David was speaking of, but some people don't say it was Jesus, whomever he was talking about was crucified. If somebody said, oh no, it just says his bones were out of joint and this and that. But while I turn there, somebody tell me, what was the capital punishment by which you were killed in Israel? What was the stoning? Was there any other capital punishment for Israelites? No. I mean, they killed other nations by, hanging them on a tree and cutting their hands off and everything. But when it was an Israelite, they stoned them. So, how is this? It's talking about someone being crucified. Had nothing to do with stoning. Crucifixion at this time wasn't even invented. Right. That came with the Romans when they came into power years later. Don't tell me the Bible's outdated. We are catching up to the Bible. So here it is talking about crucifixion. And if it was, look at the quandary that you're in. Because if it was Israel that had made this up, people talk about the Passover plot, that Jesus made this thing up. All right? Well, if he made it up and it was capital punishment, first and foremost, their capital punishment was stoning. So we'd have had to talk to the Jews and get them involved as well. But how did he get them involved if when David penned this, it wasn't even invented yet? That's some plot over 1,000 years before it even was invented. That had to be plotted before the foundation of the world. And that's exactly what the Bible says. He set this up a long time ago. And let's prove that it's crucifixion, and then we'll be finished. We read, it says, where are we? 14, I am poured out like water, all of my bones out of joint. There we go on the cross. My heart is like wax. Remember, his heart burst. And when they pierced him in the side, the blood came out separate from the water. And you talk to any doctor, and that shows you that his heart actually ruptured, and it was no longer mixing the two. Okay? So they were separated. All right? Then, 15, my strength is dried up like a potsherd, and my tongue cleaveth to my jaws, and thou hast brought me into the dust of death. 16, for dogs have compassed me, the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. And here we go. They what? Pierce what? There you go. Crucifixion.